All right, number 4. So this says which fractions have the same value as -1/4. Now, here's what we need to remember. So what I'm going to type here is remember that same signs is always when we multiply or divide is positive, and different signs is negative. So that's the first thing that you should think about. Same signs, positive, different signs, negative. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I don't know if, oh, whoops, is I'm gonna look at each one. And what it says is determine whether each fraction is either equal to -1/4 or not equal to -1/4. If it's not equal to -1/4, what that means is just a positive, sorry, a positive 1/4. So first we're going to look at this negative. So here I have a -1/4. And because I have two negatives here, this is going to give me a positive. So this gives me a positive 1/4 because we have a double negative. So that's obviously not equal to negative or to -1/4. Now, if you have a -1/4, that negative can be at the top. So it could be at -1/4. These are still different signs, right? One is negative, one is positive. Or it can mean that the negative is to the 4, 1/-4, as long as there's just one negative. Okay, so that's what's really important. So the -1/4, yeah, that's the same. It's still -1/4. Here you have the same signs, two negatives, right? So that would give me a positive 1/4 because they're the same signs and same signs is positive. So that would be not equal to -1/4 because it's not negative. Here, like I said, 1/-4 is still a negative fraction, so they still equal the same. And let's look at this one here. So first I have same signs, and in the parentheses, if I have same signs, this would just be a positive 1/4. But there's a negative outside. So here, this just ends up being still a -1/4 because even though the signs these are the same signs and it becomes positive, there's still a negative outside, so it makes it negative. So basically, if there is an even number of negatives, it always becomes positive. If it's an odd number, like one negative, three negatives, it'll always be negative because even though these negatives cancel out, you still have an extra one right there.